y'all. I'm gonna give you the game. 4 things women only do with men they love. Let's get into it. When a woman goes out of her way to learn and speak your love language. When her maternal instincts kick in, meaning she starts caring for you on a different level, where she genuinely cares about your well-being as a person overall. When she starts making real sacrifices to compromise in the relationship. This is a big one, y'all, because women don't tend to compromise for a man that they don't see a future with. When a woman desires to know more deeply about you, when she tries to understand your dreams, your goals, when she helps, supports, and motivates you to become the best version of yourself. When a woman genuinely loves you, she wants the best for you, and she wants to see you win, and she will help in any way that she can to make sure that your dreams become fulfilled.
That all sounds good, except for the end. Sometimes you just need to get out the way and support from a distance. I've seen situations where men try to handle business, and you got a woman that she mean well, but sometimes doing too much can be concerning. It could look more like insecure. That's what it looks like. It looks more like insecurity, doing too much. Oh, was adding with a Dloft. It's your boy Pree, and we back at it again. And if you rocking with your boy, you already know what to do. Hit the button. Like, comment, subscribe. With the dang old button.
A lot of men don't realise, and women will vouch for me, we don't actually say what we mean. We say what we feel.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying. Yeah. Boy, somebody protect this woman.
Mic drop.
That's a very difficult thing for a lot of guys to comprehend, because we hear what you say and then we think that's what you mean. Because men speak and think in terms of logic. And if you say something, we assume that's probably what you mean. But what you're saying is that often you might say something that you feel which isn't actually what you mean.
Yes.
I ain't even got nothing to say about this one. She said it all. Now, but with that being said, how do you, because so if a woman say they looking for somebody kind and nice and all that, they say how they feel, but it ain't what they mean. If you get my drift, go back to that analogy. I guess that's where we get it wrong as men, because we tend to think of ourselves as so simple, because we do use logic, and what we say is pretty much what we mean. Versus on the other hand, that's not the case with our counterpart, our feminine counterparts. They don't use logic. You got a few out there, but majority of them, they do not use logic.
On average, men are more interested in things and women are more interested in people. And that's actually the biggest difference we know of psychologically between men and women. And even though men and women are quite similar, all things considered, the extremes make a difference. So you imagine that in order to become an engineer, you have to be extraordinarily interested in things rather than people. Well, most of those people are men. And if you want to become a nurse, well, then you have to be much more interested in people than you are in things. And most of those people are women.
Yeah, boy. You're right about that. I would much rather work in a space where I'm working on something versus someone, or I would much rather work in a space where I'm dealing with something than dealing with someone. Hey, speak on. Speak on.
So what is the difference between loving someone and being in love with someone? Is there a big difference?
I say yes, because if I love you, I'm not gonna do as much for a person that I'm in love with. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Perfect sense.
Because that's just one of mine. I'm not gonna go on my way for somebody that I love.
Right.
Yeah.
If I love you, me, I'm willing to die for you. If I love you, I'm willing to die for you.
If you in love,
if I'm in love, I'm willing to die for you.
But if you just love me,
for you,
right,
I'll defend you.
A few moments later.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the term man in love is more relative to lust. I think that's more so lust, because how they saying it, and like love, like I think you got conditional love and you got unconditional love. Like you love your wife and you love your kids, but how they use it, that's two different loves. You would die for both of them, but you in love with your wife, and you love your kids conditionally, or you love your kids conditionally as well. I don't know, but that in love shit to me seems like more so you in lust. That's what your ass in. Lust.
You have to understand this. Women look at these things differently. Women fall in love with the internal strength of a man far quicker than they do the external image of him. So this is why she must view you as a powerful man. This is the whole reason I'm going to be showing you why she has to view you as powerful. Confidence in and of itself is a form of power. If you stop displaying confidence, she is going to look at you as a less powerful man. Therefore, she is not going to look at you as a strong fit for her.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Men and women tend to have their own sex-typed temperaments. So women are, on average, higher in negative emotion and higher in agreeableness. And then there are minor distinctions with the rest of the traits, which I won't go into now because they're much smaller. But on average, women are more agreeable. They're more self-sacrificing in relationship to others, which goes along with their propensity to care for infants, because you have to do that when you care for infants. And they're more threat and negative emotion sensitive. And that might be because, well, you could argue that the world is actually objectively more dangerous for women because they're vulnerable on the sexual front and because they're smaller physically, but also that the world needs to be reacted to some degree as if it's a more threatening place because women are charged with the primary care of infants, and infants are very vulnerable.
The next day.
Yup, Jordan Peterson. Dude, the beast, man.
Men love women far differently than women love men. Men love women for real.
Women love men for real.
No, they don't. Women love men under the premise that they provide value. Men love women idealistically. Women tend to love men more from an opportunistic standpoint.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I don't even like this dude. But he correct. Right there. Yeah, he correct.
How differently do men and women fall in love? Okay. Men fall in love with their eyes. Women fall in love with their ears. That's why women put on makeup, and that's why men lie. Now, I hate to break it to you ladies. I know you might not want to hear this, but men are visual. They fall in love with what they see. They're very visual. They're drawn to beauty. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So what is attractive to one man may not be attractive to another man. And women really do fall in love with what they hear with their ears. When a man is whispering sweet nothings to her, when he's talking about commitment and relationship and romance and the future, that's what gets to a woman. When he tells her how beautiful she is, you might not like it, but that's the way it is.
Yeah. Tell them love how beautiful they is. Yeah, don't work these days. Unless you him. And I'm him.
There's only one thing that all women want. Some people will tell you that they want money, they want someone tall, they want someone stronger than them, they want someone richer than them, they're hypergamous. All of this is no, that's not true. Women define hypergamy by one thing and one thing only. If a man is more intelligent than them, and they do not define intelligence by degrees or by being a CEO, it's whether or not we can trick you.
5 minutes later.
She said a lot. That's probably, she might be speaking from the mind of a more high value woman. Because my experience is men will let you think that you tricking them. No, I'm pretty sure it's a man that have been tricked out there. Don't get me wrong. It's been some that have been tricked. But for the most part, men let you think you getting over on them, or, you know. But a lot of times, they know, and they reading you for who you actually are, you know. But if you are a woman that's on that level and that's looking for somebody that's more intelligent than you are, or, you know, looking for somebody that can teach you some things, then in my mind, I kind of feel like that is a trait of a high value woman. A woman that's open to learn, a woman that's open to suggestion and criticism, you know. That's a big thing. 'Cause men deal with that all the time, and don't nobody give a damn about if our feelings get hurt or whatever. But to give a woman advice or criticize or whatever, it's typically something that you really can't do without hurting their goddamn own feelings. And then once you hurt their feelings, logic is gone, and they ain't gonna hear nothing. They ain't gonna hear nothing that you trying to advise them on or whatever, because of their feelings. But y'all already know. Hey, about to be out to stay. So if you stay to the end, like, comment, subscribe, and put love in the comments. If you stay to the end, put love in the comments. Good. Or a heart or something. Peace.